OMG. It's 5:30 and I'm just now starting the vlog. Just kidding. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not even going to say what I did today because otherwise the comment section will be like, you should do this, you should do that. Just know that I couldn't really vlog today. But I'm vlogging now and we're out and it's 50 degrees, 57 degrees, 57, but it feels like 50. We're headed to dinner. We're going to Lou Malnati's for some deep dish pizza. Meeting up with Tiffany's family because her uncle and aunt are in town. So I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this pizza all day. This is the kids' first time being here. Tiff and I came here actually 1 year ago. We were Christmas shopping for the kids and we came here. This is the Prasada, all a bunch of new. I still want to go here so bad. Blue Sushi Sake Grill. Yeah. Cold beer cheeseburgers, overrated. Firebird's never been there.
It's overrated?
Yeah, cold beer and cheeseburgers, totally overrated. I was so excited when they came to Verado.
Yeah.
And then we went and I was like,
I've heard a lot of people that say
for having cheeseburgers in the name of your freaking restaurant and your cheeseburgers suck, like that's a big disappointment for me.
Did Mom call it cold cheeseburgers and beers?
Yeah, cold cheeseburgers and beers. Sierra, what'd you get?
Bow tie pasta with vodka sauce and sausage. Rice got another thing too.
This is like
Pasta. The kids got pasta.
Family weekend for Aunt Stu. I went and picked them up. I drove there. And then
I doubt it.
sorry that took.
You're good. I knew. That's all right. Expectations were set.
All right, so this is the Lou. This is their specialty pizza here. Deep dish, butter crust, Roma tomatoes. It's got a spinach that's marinated in garlic, some mushrooms, 3 cheeses.
But Jack's really excited.
Whoo! I am stuffed, but it's so worth it. The Lou. You ever go to Lou Malnati's? Gotta get the Lou. It's amazing. Now we're gonna check out the Bevo's new car, aka Jack's new car. Nice, Mason. New car?
No, I wish.
Oh. You guys watched the Bevo's vlog. You saw Jack and Chrissy. Chrissy shed some tears, saying goodbye to her Jeep. Little Nissan Sentra action. I like the color. Jack, what did you say? Atlantic gray?
Yes,
Atlantic gray. I dig it.
You're blocking the road that
Look at Papa. Look at Papa's got the lit up bow tie. Nice. I've never seen that. Bryce is saying his goodbyes. This is the last time he's going to see the family until his next visit down. Now we got to make the walk to the other side of the parking lot where we parked. The place was a madhouse. But now we get to see this place all lit up at night, which is so sick. This is what ours is going to look like, guys. This is what ours is going to look like. We're going to No So Brewery. We'll get the same thing.
Assault?
We already have a cold beers and cheeseburgers. Yeah, we're going to assault. Roberto just said that the owner of Barrio was looking at property down by the Oasis. Well, they're expanding. Back in our neighborhood, soaking this up while I can. They've already taken down the Christmas tree. It's just a matter of time before they take down all these lights. I honestly can't remember how long they stay up, but if I had to guess, it's probably the month of January. At least these will definitely come down. And the ones on the outside that go around. Oh, looks like the football team scored. Fireworks go off when they do. Go Vipers. And it's cold, man. It is cold. 48 degrees. That's cold right now for us. I feel like I always have this conversation or this debate in the vlogs about what's cold. It's 48 right now. That's cold for us, right? Just like 4 days ago, it was 75. So a 30-degree swing when I'm not used to it, you know? Granted, I'm wearing boots, long socks, jeans. I have a t-shirt and this moderate jacket. It's cold. I only have a couple days of this. Next week, we go back in the 70s. So spring, we have 1 week of winter. Just now 8 o'clock. Restaurants are still slightly busy. You can see across the street there. So I just want to do a quick reminder that I mentioned other channels, other vloggers. I listed a majority of the vloggers that I watch in a recent vlog a couple days ago. I will have that linked in the down in the description below. I always link 5 of my videos. They pop up over here, every 2 or 3 minutes. There's always 5 videos that I kind of somewhat recommend you to check out of mine, like past videos. It's either they're relevant to the topic of today's video, or they're just 5 random videos I have selected for you to check out in the last 30 days. And they're always linked down the bottom of the description. So anyway, I'm gonna mention Russ. Russ is one of the vloggers I recommended checking out in 2026. I was watching one of his videos today, and he had, he made a comment about watching other creators and getting, more or less his words were like, he watches other vloggers and he gets like, oh, maybe I should be doing that. That seems to be working for that guy. Or maybe I should do more of that because that seems to be working for that creator. But then, he corrected himself to say that he just needs to kind of find his own way or keep doing what he's doing. And that's basically the advice that I've given him specifically, but advice that I've given other creators that, everyone's on their own path in life, but also as a creator. What works for one person won't necessarily work for you or for everyone else, right? And one thing that we always have to keep in mind is that there is always this ominous force known as the algorithm that, based on hundreds of data points, recommend videos to various people. And it's up to those people to determine whether or not that recommendation was a success. At that point, you've done everything you can do. You've uploaded your video, you've selected your title, your thumbnail, your metadata. But one of the important things that's changing in this day and age, in this time frame on YouTube, is AI. AI is everywhere. It's up front in your face. It's behind the scenes, behind the curtain that you can't see. And so the game is changing right before our eyes. And there's just so much that's out of our control. So the point that I'm making here with Russ is what he said is, don't worry about what other people are doing. Focus on you. Take inspiration from other people. Take inspiration from other vloggers, but take it as just that, inspiration. So some of you may have noticed that I have been replying to your comments with voice replies. It's a new feature that rolled out maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. And I can now do it from the Creator Studio app, which is what I primarily use for everything YouTube, but specifically how I reply to all my comments. My number one complaint, literally my only complaint, is that I can't use my emojis. I can't use my membership emojis when I reply to comments in the Studio app. And when they rolled out the voice replies, you couldn't use them there either, but they just fixed that, or they just enhanced. You can now do voice replies from the Studio app. So that's what I was doing today. I was in the Studio app replying to my comments, and I was able to do voice replies. So let me know in the comments below if you like this feature. Do you like hearing me audibly reply to your comments? I kind of dig it, but obviously everybody can listen to these replies. So I'm curious if you have heard these audio replies. Maybe if not, check it out. Go back to yesterday's vlog, and listen to some of those replies and let me know your feedback below. But I'm always excited about new features when it comes to YouTube, right? The collaboration tool is hands down the best feature they've come out with in years. Unfortunately, I don't collab with too many other YouTubers right now, so I don't get the chance to use it. But I do use it with my kids. Anytime my kids are in my videos for an extended period of time, where they're kind of a focal point, I'm considering that a collab, and now I'm going to be using that collab tool, and vice versa. I'm wondering if the next iteration of this is old school video replies. Now today, you have the ability to reply to a comment on your own video with a YouTube short, and it takes the comment and makes it a sticker on the YouTube short. I love this feature. Honestly, I should use it more often. However, you can't do that from the Creator Studio app. So once again, it's such a tedious task. You have to go to the video, pause the video, and then go to the comment section to reply to your comments, to use your emojis, your membership emojis, to do voice memos up until recently, and the video replies. I'm hoping they eventually move all of those features to the Studio app. They started with the audio. Obviously, it's the lightest lift to do, but I'm hoping they eventually add the membership emojis and the creation of shorts. That would make it perfect. But I want to do more short replies, so I really like that idea, especially when I have a long, because the voice is only 30 seconds, but a YouTube short can be up to 3 minutes. So I feel like when I have a lot to say about someone's response to a comment, and it's enough that I want to share it with the whole audience, because it does post it as a YouTube short. What's nice though is it posts the YouTube short as a reply, and so the video is in line with the comment. It's a nice feature. You should use it more often. Okay, I'm freezing my ass off. I'm gonna head back home. But I was inspired to come out here today. I honestly didn't know. I was hoping I'd be home earlier to do this during the day, but it is what it is. I was inspired today from Russ's video that I watched today, but also Bricky. Bricky is a newer vlogger that I just started watching. I didn't put him on my list because I just started watching him, so I feel like I haven't given him enough time. I actually discovered about 5 new vloggers in the last 2 weeks. I just haven't watched them enough to endorse them. But Bricky's is a walk and talker, right? He's a friend of Adam the Woo. Adam the Woo, obviously known for his walk and talks. A lot of this. A lot of Adam the Woo's videos were this, not of him, but just of his scenery. 80% was this way, and 20% was on him. And Bricky tends to do that. I think Bricky's more, I'd say 50-50, maybe even 40-60. He's 60% on his face and 40% on his surroundings. But that's another question for you as well. I'm curious. Is this awkward where if I was walking through a town, a city, a street, would you rather see, and let's just say it's 50-50. Right now, I'd say, what, 90% my face, 10% my surroundings? And in that 10% is mostly just 5 seconds of B-roll, not necessarily like this where I'm walking and talking. Would you like to see more of this? Would you like to see me do more of this when I'm doing my walk and talks? I think the answer is going to be yes, but only when I'm in an interesting enough place. Like this, obviously, it's pretty, but you don't need to see, 3 minutes of that. But like if I was walking down Main Street, maybe, right? Maybe you would. Maybe you'd like, yeah, turn the camera around. Show me where you're at. Because that's what I like. Going back to what I said 2 days ago in the vlog, where I said, if you're a YouTuber, if you're a content creator, not even a YouTuber, just if you're a content creator, you make any kind of content, go consume content that you like and learn from it. Take notes. What is it you like about this content? What is it you like about this content creator? And then see if there's a way for you to incorporate what you like about their content into your content. I'm not saying copy it, but it's literally what like AI does, right? Everyone's all up in arms about AI, and they're stealing people's artwork, or they're learning off of people's artwork. We do the same thing. We as humans literally do the same thing. I went to film school and I watched all these old classic movies and took notes on what was good and what was bad. Why did this film win an award? There's literally awards given to directors and DPs and writers. And the idea is we learn from these artists what made a great film. Why did this film touch us? What was so great about this shot? And then we as students learn from this to try and recreate it in our own way, right? Be inspired to create in the similar style, right? Film and art styles that are named after the directors and artists. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but if I say John Woo, if you're a John Woo fan, you know certain signature things that he does, right? Birds, slow-mo, right? J.J. Abrams, the lens flares. You know these things because they're known for them. And then what happens? You have young filmmakers who try to take little things and make it their own, right? Instead of it's a lens flare, maybe it's a light pop, right? In the background, there's always a light pop for certain filmmakers. It's their own thing, but they took inspiration from J.J. Abrams. That's what I'm talking about. Watch content, figure out what you like, and then try to make your own version of it, make your own style. Walk and talks aren't really anything new to me. If you go way back on my channel, I used to do them on my lunch breaks at work. When I worked at Cox, I would go out and vlog across the street in the park, or I'd go on my walks around the block, get my steps in, I'd vlog during those things. I even did live streams at some point. If I was with the kids, we were walking to the park or the playground, I'd vlog those. Bike rides. There's the famous drunk bike ride. If you know, you know. But obviously, as the daily vlogs evolved, it became more and more about what we were doing and capturing moments throughout our day, and less about just one moment in time. Less about just one long talk. I think the formation of podcasts actually changed that, because then people will say, hey, if I got a lot to say, I'm just gonna sit down at a desk in front of a microphone and say it. Now, obviously, video podcasts are a thing, and now vlogs are 20 to 30 minutes long. One thing I can confidently say as I get older is I am a walker. Tiff and I specifically love walking in, downtown, urban areas, small towns, big cities, doesn't matter. We love to walk and explore and take in the surroundings. Now, obviously, if we have a destination to go to, used to be patios to grab a drink, to grab some chips and salsa, that sort of thing. That's obviously changed now, but we still love to walk areas and towns and places and busy streets. And as I've said numerous times, those are some of my favorite vlogs. I want to see people's surroundings. I want to see people's environments. I want to experience new locations through people's vlogs. Those are my favorite vlogs. And the vloggers that do that on a more regular basis are the ones I tend to watch more and more. I hope in the near future that Tiff and I are able to start traveling again. And one of the things I look forward to more than anything else is to explore on foot different cities and towns and capture those moments on video and share them right here on the channel. That is my future goals, my future plans, and something that I hope to do for the rest of my life. We just had dinner with Tiffany's aunt and uncle that are in town from Michigan. They have a trailer, they're going across the whole country. They're snowbirds, so to speak, and they're traveling to warmer places. Even though it's freezing here now, to me, it's warm here to them compared to Michigan. Michigan's snowing and freezing, literally. But, they're in their 70s and they're bombing around the country in their RV. And I just had that thought of that's gonna be Tiff and I know it is. We've already been trailer people once upon a time. Her brother still has his trailer, and obviously her parents are doing the trailer thing with his brother. So I confidently can say that I think in sometime in our maybe 60s or 70s, maybe earlier, 50s, I don't know, Tiff and I will definitely be trailer people again. Once that's gonna happen at some point in our life. I just think that I miss it too much. I enjoy traveling. Obviously we don't need anything big. It's just gonna be the two of us, something small, quaint. We learned our lesson. We know what we like, what we don't like, what we need, what we don't need. So when we buy the next trailer, we'll be able to specifically get exactly what we need. And since I don't want a big truck, I'm confident to say it's gonna be something small that, her little SUV can tow. That's all we need. But with that being said, I love to walk and explore, and thankfully I live in a community that has tons and tons of trails and paths and interesting places, and it's going to continue to grow and get better and better as time goes on. So the point I'm making is these walk and talks are actually going to continue happening, and the cadence in which they happen are probably going to happen more frequently, especially when the weather is nice, which obviously today sucks, but like I said, a couple of days, we'll be back in the 70s. I'm always looking for constructive feedback, things you like, things you don't like. And if you have examples of what other people do, let me know in the comments below. I will be brutally honest and blunt that I am going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I think, well, not even what's best. I'm just going to do what I want to do. But I'm always looking for feedback and suggestions, because you don't know what you don't know. And if someone says, hey, have you tried this? And you try it, you're like, oh my God, I love that. Well, now you know that you love that thing. It's a food analogy, right? You don't know that you like pickles and ice cream until you try pickles and ice cream. Today at Lou Malnati's, there was a watermelon and buffalo chicken salad. And everyone was like, gross. I'm like, I want to try that because I love buffalo chicken and I love watermelon. On a salad? Yeah, let's go. I'm down. But that's my personality. That's who I am. I like to try new things. I think you should try everything once. All right, now I'm really freezing. I'm gonna go home. It's almost 9:30. I miss Tiffany. She crashed out already, so she's in bed. Sear's getting ready to go to a party, and Bryce is upstairs playing video games, soaking his last bit of fun with his friends before we head to Flagstaff tomorrow. So I'm going to end the vlog so I can edit the vlog. So tomorrow morning when I wake up, I can just chill and relax, and we can leave it in a timely fashion. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. As always, you are the best. Give this video and all videos that you like a thumbs up. And if you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. I can't see the thumbs down. Nobody can see thumbs down anymore, but it still matters. It still matters. It helps the algorithm, and it's still an engagement. So thumbs up videos that you like and thumbs down videos that you don't like. And I will see you tomorrow.